Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from December 5th through the 7th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Last shuffle for Sagittarius. Let's see what's up here. We have transformation. We have increase here. So this tells me that things are changing in your life. Things are rapidly changing. It feels like over the weekend, too much is going to change. And it also feels like as things change, someone's going to be revealed for being somewhat of a narcissist. You may want to reconsider some things. You may want to, they're showing a reconsidering something. It feels like you should feel confident instead of feeling low or foolish for dealing with the person. Use your mind wisely. Reconsider how you're thinking about something here. You should reconsider being confident in yourself, celebrating yourself. You should celebrate yourself. You may not feel inclined to do so. Some of you may feel uncomfortable. The angels are asking you to reconsider something. We are reconsidering to some degree your decision. It feels like you need to reevaluate some part of your plan here. Really go over a project, really go over this, whatever it is, right? And also share how you feel and what you're trying to do with someone that really matters, or someone that can give you some objective feedback, someone you trust to tell you the truth regardless. Okay, someone that'll tell you the truth regardless. They're not just going to be like, yeah, that's a good idea, knowing that it's terrible. Okay, now is not the time to make any changes, any of the changes that you're considering. Okay, a better time's coming up. You'll realize that you may, a better time's going to come up, or you may realize something like that you would rather do something different to change this situation. Okay, because the Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, a lot of you may want to transition into being single. For some of you, you may be saying, I want to move on. I want to try to, but when I move on, I want to protect myself. Spirit saying now is not the time to make any moves. I do see justice coming. So there's something here with Spirit's like, don't make any sudden movements. We're going to take care of one aspect of something, because I do see someone being revealed. I also feel for many of you, if I'm being really honest, say you are transitioning and you're saying, you know what? I want to, I want to move on. I want to, Three of Swords sometimes could say break up. Nine of Pentacles could say single. I want to be that way. I see that you're going to have to try to protect yourself. You may find yourself trapped. The King of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands with the increase would tell me that you might find this person plays a lot of mind games. You may see it now, though, more than ever before. Maybe you saw it before, but now you really see it. But this is someone that could hold you hostage type crap. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I've never saw this before, so I am winging it on that part. But part of fortune, you need to look into your chart where that is. And the part of fortune aspect of things would signify a few things. It would signify, first of all, that you have a lot of talents, that you have a very strong gift. So you want to look into what that is. It's something very natural for you, but also it would indicate why you are making certain decisions in the first place, that perhaps you need to look at your habits, the fact that you experience anxiety, a fear of failure, and you take on more than you can handle sometimes, and you want to figure out where that is. That there's a lot of karmic triggers in your situation. Okay, so you want to look into where that, and I also see Pluto placements, which talks about how we um, the transformations that we go through, the how they kind of want to bring up how maybe sometimes you are attracted to situations that are not healthy for you. You want to look into that, and that you do have a gift to transform. Your life can change, but now's not the time to even enact any kind of anything. You need to talk to somebody first. That you know is going to tell you the freaking truth. Now, you want to say, I have the power and the freedom to create the life that I desire. You want to say that out loud to yourself. as many times as you need to say it to when to where you believe it, because it is very important that you are taking some level of action, but also reconsidering your original plan, and then talking it out with someone who you trust. Angel number 1011 is here, and that usually speaks of it's time to take some level of action, but you will accomplish what you set out to do. Now, if you already are in the space where you're saying, I'm about to cut something off, I'm about to move on, you want to start taking action in that way, in the way of going, do you think this would be a good idea? Can so and so XY, do or be in this, be in the position to assist, or what am I most comfortable with, kind of thing. You will be rewarded for your perseverance. But there's a part of your plan that Spirit's like, you need to do something else, because you may underestimate the the uh, the intensity of somebody wanting to keep you somewhere, to trap you in some way. Yes, you would, if you are looking to, say, you're not trying to walk away, whatever it is, right? Say you're in a romantic connection, or you want a romantic connection. The kind of love that you're looking for is one where a person is attracted mostly to you enjoying your moments fully. When you're fully in the moment, right? That whoever's attracted to you when you are in that space, like, I don't care if it's like I'm eating a cupcake and I'm like, you could see the look on your face, the fact that this is so freaking delicious. When the right person for you is fully attracted to you in the moment, they like the gaze of your eyes. They can, they like people watching, like we're in the moment, we're looking around and we're observing our surroundings, we're discussing what we see. Someone is very attracted to that energy within you. And so you want to use what is in front of you wisely, your current surroundings, paying attention to what's there rather than focusing a lot on the past or future plans. Be very in the moment. In the moment. I see things happening quick. Travel is the sun and the moon. I feel that there's a lot of things that you may be keeping to yourself, but it's really obvious to other people about your path, about where you come from, about your journey through life, right? I feel that other people know, especially if you are dealing with somewhat of a narcissistic energy, because I'm seeing egotistical, someone who psychoanalyzes you. And so I think people know. Because travel would say, yeah, I kept a lot to myself with the moon, but it's really obvious. It's important that you start to build your confidence here. I'm seeing the color cyan, which is a highlighted version of aquamarine blue. You would want to use that color because it vibrates on a confident, I can express myself confidently. I know I mean what I say, and I'm saying what I mean. It's a bold color that helps one to build their confidence. Spirit wants you to embrace all sides of yourself. Don't hide anything. I think that when you're asking someone, hey, what do you think I should do? You need to be very honest and upfront. The decrease is in death and Empress. So there's a cycle of decrease, right? And this is telling me that over the weekend, you there's a lot of things that you could change, but do not change, or do not reevaluate how you feel about things, what you know to be true, what you believe you should not, the kind of life that you desire. Don't compromise on that. But the way in which you go about it may be something that we are needing to reevaluate. But don't not how you feel and what you see to be true. This is a confirmation that how you feel about things is true, right? But to use your mind wisely is to think clearly about your next steps. Don't blame yourself for anything, because they're asking you to embrace the sides of you that you feel is dark. And sometimes that could be, if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, that there's something inside of me that must be wrong, because why am I in this situation? And it's important to just be open about who you are. You know what I mean? Just to be like, well, I'm just me. I'm just Sagittarius that happens to be in this situation, right? And maybe there are some things I need to dig into, but that's something I can do on my own time. In the meantime, I'm trying to move on. Eight of Wands, right? I'm trying to do this in a very sensible way with the King of Swords. And so that is what I'm seeing here. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Libra, right? So you could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp, a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or Taurus, Gemini cusp, or Aries, Taurus. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also just be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.